Okay.
Oke, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam
Waalaikumsalam
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Okay, nice to meet you again in my class. So how are you today?
I'm fine, sir. How about you?
Good, sir.
Good, sir.
Okay, I hope you are all in good condition. Okay, now we are continue to study about listening, and today we are going to talk and discuss about implied and literal meaning. A moment, I will share a screen. First of all, I would like to check your present list first. Muhammad Ridwan,
Here, sir.
Muhammad Hamidi,
Me, sir.
Nur Fajar Mayandi,
Present, sir.
then Muhammad Fauzian Nur,
Present, sir.
and then the last one is Muhammad Diki Indra Wahyudi.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry.
Oh, yes.
It's too loud here. I'm sorry.
Oh, yes. All right. All is present. Good. Now, let's discuss about literal and implied meaning. Okay, let's think first. What is a literal meaning in your mind, Muhammad Ridwan?
Sorry, sir. Can you repeat the question?
In your mind, what is a literal meaning?
Literal meaning, I think, is the meaning that is the exactly the meaning. It's how is I explain it? The meaning of its meaning. Just like egg. Egg is egg. Nothing else.
Okay, it's good. The term of literal meaning tells that all words are in strict accordance with their original means. Or we can say in bahasa Indonesia that literal meaning is makna secara harfiah, makna secara nyata. Let's look at the example. Here are eggs in one basket. He put all his eggs in one basket. So we can know, kita tahu artinya secara jelas tanpa perlu memahaminya, tanpa perlu mengkajinya secara dalam. And then what is implied meaning? Nur Fajar Mayandi.
Yes, sir. The implied meaning is something that was hinted at or suggested, but not directly stated. The example, too, sir.
Just the definition first. And then Arianto Wibowo, are you here? Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
All right. In your words, please explain what is implied meaning.
An implied meaning is it's not directly in the words, sir. For example, like when someone said "leave me alone," it means the implied meaning is go.
Okay, that's good. So, as Fajar and Arianto Wibowo said, that the implied meaning is something that was hinted or at or suggested but not directly stated. Or we can say in bahasa Indonesia, implied meaning is makna secara tersirat, makna yang tersembunyi. For example, when someone says, leave me alone, the implied meaning is go. And then I will give some words, and then please explain me Diki Indra Wahyudi. They are throwing in ball into a basket. What is the meaning of this implied sentence?
Yang mana, sir? I can't hear you.
I told it. Saya sebutkan, jelaskan meaningnya. They are throwing in ball into a basket. What is the meaning of this sentence?
The meaning is mereka melemparkan bola ke dalam wadah. I think.
I mean the meaning, makna secara makna lainnya, like in this example, leave me alone, the implied meaning is go. What is the meaning of they are throwing in ball into a basket?
I'm sorry, sir. I cannot hear you clearly here. This is currently raining. Maybe you can choose another students. I'm sorry.
All right, Ridwan, please answer me. What is the meaning of I have no idea?
What, sir?
What is the meaning of I have no idea? This one, this sentence is implied meaning. What is the implied meaning of I have no idea?
It is mean that he don't know the answer. He doesn't know the answer.
All right, the last sentence, let's invite Arianto Wibowo. What is the meaning of they are throwing into a basket in your mind?
They are playing sport like basketball, sir.
Okay, that's good. It means that you are all is understand with this material. Let's continue in the next slide. In listening, we have literal and implied meaning too. This one is explained in the TOEFL test at skill 1, focused on the last line. Let's see the example. On the recording you hear, Billy really made a big mistake this time. And then the woman answer, yes, he forgot to turn in his research paper. And then the narrator asks a question, what does the woman say about Billy? In your textbook or on the computer screen, you read, A, it was the first time he made a mistake. B, he forgot to write his paper. C, he turned in the paper in the wrong place. D, he didn't remember to submit his assignment. Muhammad Ridwan, what is the answer of these questions?
The answer is D. He didn't remember to submit his assignment.
Yes, because sudah dijelaskan di sana ya. Okay. The last line of this dialogue indicates, the answer is D. He didn't remember to submit his assignment. The last line of this dialogue indicates that Billy forgot to turn in his research paper, and this means that he didn't remember to submit it. The best answer is therefore answer D. Here are the following chart outlines the most important strategy for the short dialogues. The first one is the last line of the dialogue probably contains the answer to the question. And then number 2, listen to the first line of the dialogue. If you understand it, that's good. If you don't understand it, don't worry because it probably does not contain the answer. Jadi we should focus on the second line, not in the first line, because sometimes the answers is dijelaskan di second line. And then number 3 is be ready to focus on the last line of the dialogue because it probably contains the answer. Repeat the last line in your mind as you read through the answers in the text. Okay, let's try to kita coba untuk mengerjakan soal. Please prepare a piece of paper and answer based on the audio.
Published by Pearson Longman, ELT, a division of Pearson Education. Copyright 2004. This program may not be copied or reproduced, in whole or in part, without the prior written permission of the publisher. Cassette 4, Side 1. This is a recording for the TOEFL post test. If you are having difficulty hearing the audio, make any necessary adjustments in the volume now. Read the directions in your textbook as you listen to the directions on this recording. TOEFL Post Test. Section 1. Listening Comprehension. In this section of the test, you will have an opportunity to demonstrate your ability to understand conversations and talks in English. There are 3 parts to this section, with special directions for each part. Answer all the questions on the basis of what is stated or implied by the speakers you hear. Do not take notes or write in your test book at any time. Do not turn the pages until you are told to do so. Part A. Directions. In Part A, you will hear short conversations between 2 people. After each conversation, you will hear a question about the conversation. The conversations and questions will be Number 2.
Has Martha's visa arrived yet?
Woman mean is D. It wasn't that hard. Therefore, the correct choice is D. Now we will begin Part A with the first conversation. Part A. Number 1.
Are the exams corrected yet?
No, but they'll be corrected by noon.
What does the man mean? Number 2.
Has Martha's visa arrived yet?
I think it arrived last month.
What does the man mean? Number 3.
What did the professor do in the first class? I missed it because I was late.
She outlined the course requirements.
What does the woman mean? Number 4.
How did Chuck look when you visited him in the hospital?
He's looked better.
What does the man mean? Number 5.
How much was tuition increased for next month?
More than I can afford.
What does the woman mean?
Okay, that's the last of the listening section in this audio. Before I ask you to show your answer, please make a discussion with your peers to think and discuss about your answer in 2 minutes. Start from now. Okay, time is up. Okay, let's invite Arianto Wibowo. What is the answer of the first question?
The answer is B, sir. The test will be graded by noon.
By why you choose B?
Because in the question that is in the listening before, he said that it will be graded in this afternoon, sir, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, that's good. And then Muhammad Ridwan, what is the answer of second question?
Maybe the D, sir. 1 month ago, Martha got her visa.
Why you choose B? B or D?
D.
D, yes.
Delta.
Why you choose D?
If I'm not mistaken, the person said that he got it last month.
Okay, that's a good answer. Okay, number 3, Vicky, what is your answer?
Number 3 is A.
Why you choose A?
Yes.
What What your reason to choose A?
So the reason is that the students ask another students what did they do on the class. So the students explained that the professor making an outline for the lesson. So I think the suitable answer is A. The professor described what the students should do.
Okay, and then number 4, Muamal, what is your answer?
My answer is A, sir. Chuck had improved.
What is your reason?
It is because the men say that he looks better on television.
Okay, and then the last number is Nur Fajar Mayandi.
I think it's C, sir.
What is the answer of the 5th question?
Because I think that she say that she doesn't have enough money, so I think that's pretty C.
Okay, that's good. Good job, everyone. That's it for today's lesson. So does anyone have question for today's material? I think it's clear, right? Okay.
Yes, sir. So
Yes,
far,
sir.
so good.
So far, so good, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. That's a good answer. And then I will send an assignment for today's in the WhatsApp group. Please make sure you do it and submit it in the next meeting. All right, everyone. Thanks for your participation. See you next week. Have a nice day. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Waalaikumsalam
Have a nice
warahmatullahi
day,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
Bye-bye.
Have a nice day, sir. Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye-bye. Recording stop.